Well, hello. This is kind of a different setup. I think I like it. So anyways, at this moment of this recording, I've got a little bit over 800 subscribers. So that's kind of cool. And this is also the 90th layout update video that I've put out. There's a couple other videos out there, but this is the 90th layout update. So that's kind of cool. So for all of you that have subscribed, well, thank you for doing that. You know who you are. And for those of you that haven't subscribed, you know who you are. So anyways, thought I'd talk about this video a little bit because at one point in the video, I almost feel like I failed as a model railroader. It's just working on the Palisades area, started painting it and going with what I was thinking needed to be done. And I just wasn't happy with it. And as it sits at this moment, I'm not happy with it. But, someone had sent me a picture and in the colors and that, I look a little different than what I was thinking. And that's kind of a good thing. My wife actually went out to the train room and checked it out. And came back and we talked about it a little bit, and she brought up some good points, and it's like, yeah, so it's not done, okay? I'm gonna show you what I did in this video, but it's not done, and that's fine. There's more we can do. It's gonna be okay, but just a little worried about it in this video. So let's go out to the train room, and we'll just start from there, like it's a normal video. All right, thanks for watching. Here we go. Hi, that's Don with the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. Coincidentally, I am also a Don with the Nearly Historical Railroad channel. So anyways, as moving this train out of the way, I brought some paint. Track's a little dirty. And I'm gonna try and do some painting over here now, get some color. So anyways, a couple videos ago, we were talking about our little tourist town. So I just want to let you know that, yeah, I got a lot of comments about that, a lot of suggestions of names, and I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do about that. I wanted to set up a poll maybe, but I can't do that unless I have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Hint, hint. But so anyways, we got a lot of good suggestions. I'll show you that town in a little bit also in case you haven't seen it. Try and do something with that. At some point, we will come up with a name. But thank you for all the suggestions. That was cool. So anyways, I'm going to break out some paint and come up with something to do, some method. So, all right, here we go. Oh, yeah, I think those wheels are a little dirty. Okay, so the wheels are a little dirty. Sure Fresh, reusable, round, 5. Anyways, I'm gonna use these to put paint in and stuff. Yeah, so in case you didn't know, these are the Palisades that I'm modeling from the Colorado Southern layout in Colorado. So go back and check out those other videos, see how I kind of put that all together. So anyways, I'm gonna try painting this stuff, but I'm kind of scared because I don't want to mess it up. But one way or another, it'll work out. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm gonna start working on that and I'll kind of show you that as I go a little bit. But before I do, the other day I actually went out into the real world, and around where I live, there's mountains. And I collected some stuff. And also, my dad did some stuff over here. I'm gonna show you that a little bit later in the video. But let's go look at what I collected. Here's what I got. 3 buckets of rocks. These top ones look kind of big, but most of it is actually smaller stuff. And also in there's some dirt. I was kind of hoping for a little bit wider stuff, but I do definitely have 3 different variations. I wanted to grab this as a possibility to use it for talus. I could also maybe mix some paint in with some of it to kind of change its color some, and it will still have a good texture. So, we'll see what happens. here's the Romley area. And a couple things. I'm thinking of changing the track plan over here a little bit, just so I can get a longer siding. And also, my dad was experimenting with possibly putting a divider here. So when you're looking at Romley, you don't potentially see intermodal cars sitting back behind here, over here. So he was kind of experimenting. We've talked about it. And we're thinking maybe we won't do this, but it was an option. It could work.
Backdrop.
We just put a nice backdrop on there and whatnot, and that certainly would divide the scenes better. But we just thought we'd show you. It was one of our ideas that we end up not doing, but that's what we were thinking. Okay. So I'm just kind of experimenting. So I have some other piece that I never used. Got some gray paint, and this is like mostly water. It's way more water than it is paint, I would say. So I just thought I'd experiment on this a little bit. I just want to try to give it a wash. Oh, that might work. I don't want to cover it with gray, but it looks like a lot of this is more gray than white. This actually, that I think will actually get me started. It will not be white then. That actually worked better than I expected. So, I suppose if that dried up or whatever, I could get more gray. Make it a little bit darker if I wanted to. So that will get me from white to, well, more gray, which is closer to what a lot of it looks like. So, I think I'm just gonna hit it all with that and go with that. Alright, so my goal was to not see white on any of the rock mold stuff. So I think I've got a nice wash of gray over everything, and that accomplished that. So now I'm gonna very carefully play with some colors, because there is some color in different spots. So I'm just mixing up some stuff here and going to experiment again on this, and we'll go from there. Okay, so it's been a little while. I did a bunch of painting, and I think right now I don't like it. My dad worked on some other stuff, so I'm gonna show you that right now, and then we'll get back to the Palisade stuff. It's not done. It's not done yet. Okay, it's not done. Let me show you what my dad did, though. All right, so kind of a point of reference. Here's the Cimarron area, the standard gauge layout, and our tourist town up here. And what my dad has been working on is this mountain behind there. We actually built that a long time ago. But it's hydrocal. and we just threw some paint on it real thin. It's been like that for a few years, I think. So my dad actually covered it all with glue and threw some dirt on it. So he's gonna let that dry, go back and put more glue on, and maybe even some more dirt. So this is so much better now. Here's a little bit different angle. Like I said, it might need some more. This is just the first layer. But you can see kind of what it used to look like. Let me back up. So this down here doesn't have any dirt or anything on that. So this is much better, and it's kind of wet right now also. So this is getting better. And I've never talked about this thing before, but this is part of a mountain that I had on a layout from a long time ago, and I've been carrying that thing around for years, and I'm always trying to stick it somewhere. So I decided it's like a cone from an old volcano or something here. So here's something else cool over here, if you haven't noticed. Right here is the tunnel portal. Let me move this building. There's a tunnel portal, kind of snow shed type of thing that my dad has been working on for this side of our nameless tourist town. So that was the existing stuff over there. And he has built something very similar on this side. And I think he actually did a fine job at getting the colors matched pretty well, everything. So he just has it set in there right now. But that looks great. So actually getting some good progress over here. Okay, so I showed you what my dad's been working on, and the Palisades. Maybe I just won't show you. Okay, I guess I will. So it's like, okay, it's not done. I know I need to do more on it. Like I haven't highlighted all the cracks and stuff with like a really dark color, so that alone will be good. And this is kind of the first pass. There's multiple colors on it, but it's still kind of the first pass. And like I said, I wanted to make a transition area between one type of rock and another. Well, the colors are very different. So like the Palisade part looks good on its own. The other side looks good on its own, but the transition, I don't like it so much right now. So I don't know. I'll show you what I've got. Like I said, it is cool in its own like separate parts, I think. All right. Okay, as I'm walking over there. So another thought too is that I'm really used to like, let me show you something real quick. I'm still hesitating on showing you, but I think another thing is like every time I've done rock stuff, let me show you some of this rock work I've done. And let's see if you see something in common with it. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what's in common with all that rock work. I like it, it looks good. It's all browns, especially kind of around some of the area where I live. That's what we have. It's all shades of browns, and kind of some yellows in there a little bit. It's all kind of brown. So the Palisades is like a white, really light gray granite. And my mind is like, I don't know how to do that. That's just weird. So I think I pulled it off. But in my mind, it hurts. It doesn't feel right. So it's hard for me to deal with that. But again, maybe I need to get the highlights in there, shadows kind of stuff. And okay, I'm prolonging this for a while. I'll go show you. Let's take a look at it. I'll show you now. Okay, here we go. Oh, look, here's some more rock work that I did that I didn't just show you. And what color is it? Browns. Yeah. Okay, here's some of the Palisades. And it's all kind of grays. Got a little bit of color in there. I did do a wash of gray over the stone wall, but I was going to come back and kind of highlight that and touch that up. But at least it's not pure white. This down here is probably going to be all talus, so I wasn't sure what to do about that yet. We'll look at some more of this. So it's all grays, and I think I got it really close to matching, what is, how it kind of looks out there. Here's my little split face rock. I do have a color picture of that, and it's actually pretty dark gray, that side of it. So that's that. I'll go down here. Look at this. So again, a lot of this will be talus up there, but this is rock. It's, it's got color. Not a lot of color, but it's got some color. There's another part of the Palisades here. The bridge there. It looks nice. The footing for the bridge, I did a wash of gray over it, but I did not do anything else. Same with the bridge abutments at the end up there. Just kind of a wash of gray, but didn't do much else yet. Same with the kind of cobblestone-ish wall down here and this wall. Those will get more detail. But you look at that actually looks nice. I'm looking through here, it actually does look pretty good. I do like it. I like it. Here's kind of looking down the Palisades down this way. I put the brown down on the bottom where I thought there was going to be dirt. Although it's going to be a lighter color dirt, so that could be an issue. We'll see what happens. So this is nice. I actually do like it. I think it matches really close to what there was. Now, let me show you this other part. So, brown stuff over there. Here's Kenosha Pass. And I've done these cliffs to match. And again, this still, I wouldn't call it done either. I still need to do like highlight the cracks and stuff. This was an existing rock casting, and I was trying to get mine to blend into that. I got kind of close. So this also looks good. It looks good. I'm liking it. So this paint up here will just, be dirt on top of that, and then it turns into rock. So, and this is the first pass. I'll do more on it. So that looks good. I think it looks good. All right, so that's the, like the Kenosha Pass side of the cliffs and the Palisades side of the cliffs. But now I'm gonna show you my little transition area. And the contrast is like so, so just harsh. So I'm just gonna show you. I think probably what I'm gonna have to do is I'm just gonna blend the colors in and make it a slower transition. My idea is that there was like one kind of continental plate or whatever strata that goes up this way, and when it's down here, and there are two different types of sediment and rock all together, so you can make that transition. But I don't think it's working that good. So anyways, I'll show you. Here we are. And there's the whole thing as an entire scene. So, my little transition here, I think that is just too drastic. Again, I think both look good and stand on their own, but this transition, yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to blend the colors in and kind of fade them into each other. I think that will look better. Maybe we just forget all that and just make it all brown. Forget the gray granite, the white granite stuff. Just make it all brown. Make it all blend in. Maybe it'll look better that way. A little less nearly historical, but that's why it's nearly historical. I don't know. I'm gonna have to go home and think about it. Let time go by, come back, see how I feel about it later. But yeah, anyways, we did stuff. We got stuff accomplished. It's not white anymore. That is good. So anyways, you know what? That's it. Here I am. My dad's in the house now. I'm just rambling now. Subscribe if you haven't already. And yeah, you know, hit the thumbs up button and all that type of stuff. Yeah, so that's it. That's it. God, I just feel like I want to say more, but I don't know what to say. So anyways, maybe I'll just let the credits go. Let the little things pop up here. And we'll just watch them with you maybe. Yeah, so you know, you can subscribe. You can watch this other video. Yeah. Cool. All right.